This has been a very long overdue video, knowing my addiction to coffee. So I wanted to show you how I make it, how basically I think this is the best way to make coffee. What I have here is, if you see my tea press video, this is a very similar process, except there's no basket inside. So you put the coffee grounds, you put the water in that container, you have this. When it's done in 4 minutes, you press it down and it pushes the coffee grounds to the bottom. This here is a Cuisinart grinder that grinds coffee and puts it in here. So what I'm going to do is start that, and I'm going to show you this particular one right here. This is a plastic style of coffee press. I use this for camping and backpacking, and just like the other press, it has, you press it down and you get the mesh, filters it down when you're done. So this is a great option for backpacking because it's lightweight. Also a great option if you don't drink a whole lot of coffee. So I've actually had this boil. I've had it rested a while. So this is about 203 degrees. I'm going to dump the coarse ground coffee grounds in there. And then I'm going to pour the water in. And after I pour the water in, I want this to steep and to soak for about 4 minutes. So I start with 4 minutes on the timer on my microwave. As that's going, I want to show you two things here. You've heard probably I love Clean Canteen. This is an insulated container. Now when you want to take coffee out, you don't put it in just a coffee cup or something weak. You want it insulated, vacuum sealed preferably, so that the hot liquid stays hot and doesn't get contaminated by the cold environment. So Clean Canteen is a good flavor. I can never pronounce this. Zojirushi, Sorjushi, made in Japan. This is another one that's lasted me for several years, and it's also vacuum insulated so that the heat isn't lost. Okay? So I will see you in about 2 minutes, 30 seconds. We've got another 20 seconds left. I want to point out two things here. One, this is a product made by Bodine. It is insulated, vacuum insulated, which means it keeps the heat in, just like these two containers I previously talked about. So when it's done, you don't have to transfer it immediately to another container. You can have the heat stay in. It's not perfect. It is not as good as those containers, so you really do want to transfer it out fairly quickly. That was obviously 10 to 4 minutes. And coffee is done, ready to be poured. One word of caution, you do need to know that there is some sediment in there, so it doesn't bother me. I just refill it when it gets a quarter of the way down. Or you can filter it out if you really wanted to. A little bit too labor intensive for me. You got a better full body. I always suggest ceramic mugs because they do not contaminate the nose, and you get to taste the nice light oils and aromas of it. What is the other reason I like about this? A, you can control the temperature, so you can control how the coffee is made. You can make it very strong and bitter, or you can turn it into a lower temperature, more tea-like. I like it lower degrees from 203 to 200 because that really brings out the very light notes, the light oils that are in the coffee. I know, shut up. And ceramic also doesn't really leave any taste in the mouth. So I think that's everything. Have any questions? Please leave a comment at the end of the page. Are you still here? Go home. Go watch another video. Quit staring. Some people.